What looks like a Kia Niro has the same name as a Kia Niro but puts out 100% less emissions than a Kia Niro.
The Kia Niro EV.
Buy or sell your car now with CarBuyer Singapore and check out the latest automotive content with us.
With the new Niro generation having been redesigned from the ground up, the Niro EV takes its design cues from its hybrid sibling.
It's modern, it looks sleek, and the charging port is right up here.
Depending on how you look at it, the Niro EV could have competitors like the MG4, the Opel Mokka E, or even the BYD Atto 3, but more on that later.
Now with this being a fully electric Niro, you can expect dimensions to be pretty much the same.
So what you get on the inside is same as the outside, with dimensions of 1,825mm by 1,545mm by 4,420mm.
Now we don't have the exact specifications from Kia, but the Niro Hybrid offers 451 litres of space. Now given its similar dimensions, it's safe to assume that the Niro EV offers the same capacity.
Here we are in the rear of the Kia Niro EV. How is it for you, Lucas?
Comfortable. Well, first things first, this being an EV, right? So the knees are a little bit high with the bed underneath us. One thing I'm very, very pleased with is my headroom. Have this little bubble, so your head doesn't really kiss the top of the car.
I actually do like that knee thing because I don't feel like I'm being swallowed by my seat. I feel like I'm sitting upright like a proper lady. But what's cool is that you get, like these little USB ports to charge your phone back here.
Right.
Yeah, and aircon vents so you keep cool. Actually, I don't know if I'm just gaslighting myself, but it kind of feels a little bit different, like maybe a little bit more roomier than the Kia Niro Hybrid. But that's impossible because they have the same measurements.
That's true though. I'd like to see, I think, first things first, like what Kim said. 2, as you can see, is definitely not a squeeze.
Yeah.
3 might be a little bit if you're going on a longer trip. But then again, it's a comfy car, so, no questions about that.
And I get to have my little drinky drink. Here we are in the interior front of the Kia Niro EV. How are you doing there, Luke?
Getting in position. Alright, quit monkeying around. So, what I like, first things first, from the entire console, dashboard. Then again, this is very, very similar to the Niro Hybrid that Darren actually tested out. And you get pretty much everything the same, over here you still have your rotary dial, gear shifter, which is very easy to use. You even have the sounds of
nature.
Sounds of nature.
It's
Thank you.
so great when you just put it on, when you're not driving, of course, when you're the passenger. Put it on, take a nap, kick back and relax. But I do have to mention the rotary gear shifter. You get that in the higher spec variant of the Kia Niro Hybrid, but you get it standard in the Kia Niro EV. And there's cool, lighting, ambient lighting, and like metallic touch panels, infotainment. You can control all your Apple CarPlay and stuff on. Really sleek, nice new Kia styling.
Correct. Then again, like we said, very, very similar to the hybrid version. Even you have heated seats and air-conditioned seats as well for driver and front passenger.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically your Kia Niro Hybrid, but fully electric! So I guess, of course, the biggest question would be, how does it drive on the roads?
Correct. How about let's hand this over now into the next segment into CarBuyer Singapore's Lionel Kong.
I'm pretending I'm driving on the left.
Right, now here we are driving around inside the Kia Niro EV. It's got slightly over 140 horsepower. I think it's 147 horsepower. So it's still a Cat A car by Singapore standards. I think it drives very much like the regular Kia Niro Hybrid. It's just that it's got an electric motor, so it's a lot quieter and a lot smoother. It's not scarily fast to drive, but it's just fast enough to feel really efficient. I mean, it cruises smoothly, it stops smoothly, and it goes smoothly. There's very little to complain about the way this car drives. The handling is actually pretty sharp for a car of this class. It's not soft and woolly, it's just enough for you to feel comfortable, but it goes exactly where you point it with really no dramas at all. Okay, the thing with all Kias these days is that a lot of them come very well specified with active safety features, and this car is no exception. It's got a full suite of active safety features, including lane assist, and even has adaptive cruise control, which just a few years ago was very rare in a car of this class. There are shift paddles behind the steering wheel, but they're not really for changing gears. They regulate the amount of battery regeneration that's going on in the car. There's actually 5 levels. At the maximum level, you actually can have one pedal driving. That's when you use only your right foot to drive. You lift off and there's enough engine braking that the car can actually come to a complete stop. At the lowest regeneration, then the car will just cruise along very efficiently, which is really good for highway driving, and the economy is actually pretty good. You can expect a range of over 400 kilometers per charge from this car, which is actually a pretty decent amount. Right, the thing with the car's user interface is that from a driver's point of view, a lot of it is easily within reach. The buttons are all there. There are buttons where they need to be buttons, and there's a touch panel where it needs to be a touch panel. So it's a lot easier to use than some of the other cars that we've driven.
Now the big question presents itself. Should you buy it, avoid it, or keep it on your short list?
Earlier we mentioned the Kia Niro EV's potential competitors like the MG4 hatchback, which retails for about 188,000 Singapore dollars with COE, the Opel Mokka E at about 153,000 Singapore dollars, and the slightly larger BYD Atto 3 at 243,000.
Now this Kia Niro EV, it's priced at 203,999 Singapore dollars with COE. Now our verdict is you should shortlist it.
You see, you get the reliability of a Kia Niro in EV form, 0 emissions, plus you don't have that price tag that you would get in like the EV6, but you still get plenty of cool tech and lots of cool safety features. So it's still worth going down to the dealership and test driving it for yourself. And that was the end of our Kia Niro EV review. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on our CarBuyer Singapore's YouTube channel and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on our next review. And check out CarBuyer Singapore for more automotive content with us.